Hello and welcome to Made from Pinterest. I'm Chrystle and today we're making soup. We're making kale, sausage, potato soup. The recipe said brown rice, but I didn't want brown rice. I want potatoes, so y'all already know me. Swerve it. I'm using potatoes, so I chopped up some red potatoes that I'm going to be putting into my soup. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you want to do is I'm using my Instant Pot today. Instant Pot. You're going to turn on the saute function. I'm still learning how to use this in real life, y'all. I'm going to ignore this timer because I don't need that right now. On. That was beeping to tell me it's on. So put some olive oil at the bottom of your pot. And you can use any type of sausage that you want. I'm using turkey kielbasa sausage. So that's going to be that. I'm going to put this sausage in here. Boop, boop, boop. And so it said to do that, put it on there. I'm going to put more. Wait, I don't know. That's it. You know what? That's for the timer. Saute more because I want it on like higher temperature, so saute / more. So I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna do that. Now in the recipe it said that while you are sauteing this chopped sausage that you can or sliced sausage, I don't know, that you can cut your onions and your carrots. I already pre-cut my onions and my carrots. That's these right here. Carrots on this side, onions on this side. I cut about 5 whole carrots. It's like, I think it's working. Yeah, it's working. I can see the olive oil starting to bubble up a little bit in the inside. So it's an Instant Pot, but I need to be a little patient apparently. Let that do that. So since I'm not chopping this right now, I'll just be patient. I hear it sizzling. It's starting to pop. Okay. It's heating up now. It's sizzling. So, in the meantime, if you like my shirt attached to food, if you're a foodie like me, you can get your own. The link is in the description box. I have a pink one. I have a black one. I have a navy one. So, yeah, really excited about that. Ooh, it's sizzling now, y'all. So I'm supposed to let this sizzle for like 3 to 4 minutes. So it didn't say to close my Instant Pot and let it sizzle, so I'm not going to close my Instant Pot and let it sizzle. I'm going to let it just sizzle like with the pot open. So, alrighty, so once you let that saute a little bit, you're going to next go ahead and put your onions and your carrots in. And I know it's ready because the sausage is like has the little brown on it. You know, from like cooking, heating, I should say. So then you're gonna pour the carrots and the onions. So saute the chopped sausage, check. Let the sausage cook, check. Chop. Oh, it said chop 1 onion. I only did half an onion, but that's alright. Oh man, I do like onions, but that's alright. Dice 3 to 4 carrots. I did 5, that's fine. Stir in the onions and carrots. Saute 3 to 4 more minutes. So we're going to let this go ahead and continue to saute for 3 to 4 more minutes. I'm stirring it just because I'm trying to make sure everything gets to the bottom, I guess. Like touch the heat and all that. So anyways, yeah. So let that do that, okay? Alrighty, so once you let your onions and your carrots get a nice saute on them, and you can judge that basically, like I say, if your onions are like translucent, like getting clear, translucent, getting clear, that means they're pretty well sauteed. So now we're going to go ahead. I already told y'all I did not want to do brown rice I wanted to do potatoes, so oops, lost one. So I did these red potatoes. I cut them up. I tried to cut them up small so that they'll cook faster. Um, Hopefully that works out. So put your potatoes in, or rice if you're gonna use the original recipe. Put your kale in. It said to use 2 cups of kale, but I use more than that because I wanted to, and I can. It's my show. Alrighty, so once your kale is in there, I pat mine down nice and good, and then you're gonna add in 32 ounces or 4 cups of chicken broth. You know, it was hard to find regular old chicken broth. Like, it was like all fat free, sodium free. Just give me regular chicken broth, okay? So anyways, pour that in there like that. I can already hear my simmer coming to a halt, if you will. So pour the chicken broth in there. But if you want to use, like, you know, low sodium or, you know, fat free or whatever, like, don't listen to me. Do what you do, okay? I don't think it'll affect the recipe. Not any more than me using potatoes instead of rice. Okay. So, now that's that. So, let's see, what does it say next on the recipe? Rice, nope, potatoes. Chopped kale. I didn't chop the kale, I just pulled it apart. 4 cups of chicken broth. Cover and cook on high pressure for 8 minutes. Alright, y'all. 8 minutes. So I'm gonna cover it. So close it. Close it. Pressure cook. Hold on. I had to stop this somehow. No. Oh, cancel. Okay. Now pressure cook. High pressure for 8 minutes. I'm going to set the timer at 8 minutes. 8. All right. So, and it should click on automatically after like some seconds. Oh, set the valve to steam. I think it says that. Normally it says that, so I'm going to just do that, okay? Cover and cook on high pressure for 8 minutes. And, yep, the next step says release the pressure valve. So, yep, so there we go. Boop, boop. It's going to be doing that. And while it's doing that, you can clean up a little. Okay, and once you've let that pressure cook for 8 minutes, you want to... Wait, what's happening? Did it just get to pressure? My timer just started. But it's been in there. You're not supposed to touch the top. I just did that. Don't do that. So it's either already been 8 minutes or I don't know. I don't really know, y'all. Well, in the meantime, the next step is to pour this 1/2 cup of heavy cream into a small bowl like that. And then you pour 2 tablespoons of flour into the bowl like that. And then you're supposed to whisk it together like this. Now it's counting down. I had already set that timer, but I feel like it just started counting down. Now, I don't know if it just started counting down because I just was trying to like figure this out and like push the button, or if it just started counting down because just now it got to like pressure. I've glanced at the instructions several times and I still don't really fully understand, but that's all right. If anything, it's just helping my potatoes cook a little more, and I want them nice and soft, so I'm fine with that. You won't run into this issue if you really know how to use your Instant Pot. So don't worry about that. Or if you're using like a regular pot. But if you're using a regular pot, the times are going to change anyway. So I'm not really actually sure what's supposed to be cooking in this moment. I think it's like the rice, if we use the rice. This is time for the rice to cook. That was my oven. I'm making something else too. Well, I'm making some bread to go with my soup. This is really thick. I did what it said. 2 tablespoons of flour. 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Pour the cream mixture, y'all. Ain't nothing about this gonna pour nowhere. Look at this. I might put too much flour. So I use this as my tablespoon measurement. I lose my tablespoon measurement all the time. I don't know why. So, let me put some more heavy cream in here. Hopefully this works out. I don't know how much more I just put. So, but if you're using an actual measuring thing, apparatus, you're not going to run into this problem anyway. So, just use a tablespoon. And I'm trying to like mix it. And this thing is still counting down, so whatever. I'm just letting it do that because I got to deal with this anyway. So, just, okay. It says simple, like you'll read a recipe on Pinterest and it'll say, oh, easy. But then something like this always happens. I can't be the only one that this is happening to. I can't be the only one. So anyways, now this is something I could pour. Like this is pourable. Okay. And we got 1 minute left on our Instant Pot. So we'll just go ahead and let that do what it's doing. Hopefully what it's doing is not burning the food, but nothing smells burnt, so I think we're good. What do the instructions say? Quick release the pressure and uncover. So I'm going to switch it from sealing to venting as soon as this minute is up. And I'm going to, there it is. There's the minute. It's up. Okay, so it's going off. Yeah, you know what? It didn't restart. It started the timer once it got to pressure. That's so good to know, you guys. Okay. So, pour the cream mixture into, so first venting. Okay, so this way. Woo! That thing is popping. Okay. Alright, once all the steam come out, you open it up. Put that right there. Now I say pour the cream mixture into the soup. Pour it like that. That is poured. Yeah, that paste, that wouldn't have got it. I'm glad I had some more heavy cream, y'all. I had some more. Now I said pour the cream mixture into the soup. Stir to mix. Oh, it looks so pretty, you guys. Oh, this looks beautiful. So it says to return the Instant Pot to saute. Let the soup cook for about 5 more minutes until it begins to thicken. Now, we have a decision to make. I could follow those instructions, or because I know I want my potatoes to get softer, I could like pressure cook it a little more, like just to make sure. And I think that's what I'm gonna do, because y'all already know I live life on the edge. It'll work itself out. So I'm going to return the top. Hopefully it doesn't like scorch this half and half. I don't think it's oh jeez. Okay. There we go. So I'm gonna put it back on pressure cook. I'm gonna turn the timer down to 5 minutes. I'm going to seal it again, and I'm gonna push. Okay, wait, that didn't work. Hold on. Pressure cook. I want 5 minutes. What is happening? Okay, so now the time's so I think it just came to pressure, but that's all right. I feel like I reached my goal. So I'm gonna turn this to venting. Oh shoot! I don't really know how to do this, y'all. So gotta let that vent. Oh, oh, the milk. Y'all, okay. Y'all, it's milk shooting out this thing. Okay. I gotta open it. I can't open it. I'm getting covered in milk. Whoa. I'm not gonna call this a fail yet though. When we open it, then we'll really be able to know what we're working with. Open. We'll wait a little longer. Okay, now, okay. Oh, there's a silver thing and it drops down when you can open it. Okay, so let's go to saute function. Start following the rest of these directions because we see what just happened. Okay, let me get a little spoon. So I'm supposed to be cooking this until it gets thick. The like milk. So you're supposed to saute for 5 minutes until it gets thick. Let it get thick. I don't know. I feel like it's thick. Or maybe it's the same as when I put it in. I don't really know. But are my potatoes soft? That's what we really want to know. We went through all that. We definitely want these potatoes to be soft. And they are soft. So, what I would say is, if you're going to be switching out the rice for potatoes, probably what you want to probably do is, I don't know, like cook it longer that first time with just the broth in it, and then don't, whatever you do, don't pressure cook it with the milk. But I feel like it's both liquids. Like, I don't know. And when I say milk, I mean heavy whipping cream. But y'all know what I mean. Y'all know. I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know why. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm going to let y'all see how it tastes. Well, I'm going to taste it, and I'm going to let y'all know how it tastes. I have my soup, and it's about to go down. It's still pretty hot. I want to get a little bit of everything, so maybe kale, potato, what all did I put in this? Onion, carrot. I'm gonna try to get like broth. I'm gonna try to get like everything. Ooh, it's hot, but what I just tasted on my tongue, that was good. That was good, y'all. It didn't need, what I just tasted, it didn't need no salt. Okay. It's really good though. Ooh. That potato was burning my mouth. But this is really good. And overall, the cook time actually doesn't take that long. You just dump all the stuff. The prep time, I had to chop up the carrots. If you already buy diced carrots, then you don't have to deal with that. I had to chop up the onion. You already buy chopped onion. You don't got to deal with that. You're going to have to chop up the sausage. I don't know about no chopped sausage already. So maybe it's out there. I don't know. Chop up the sausage and then breaking up the kale. Yeah, so the prep time took a little long. Not long, but I don't know. I was doing stuff in between. But anyways, this is good. Okay? If you have an Instant Pot, it's definitely worth trying. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want me to cook. Y'all, I just want y'all to know. I made the shrimp and grits, and I lost the second half of the video. So, like, I don't even know. I don't know what happened. So, I'm going to have to make that again. So, don't think your requests are going unseen or unfulfilled. I just have to refilm that because I don't know what happened to the second half of the video. I didn't want to just only post half of it. Like, no, that's not what you came for. You didn't come for half a video. You came for a full video. I'm going to give you the full video. Okay? But, yeah, so this is good. You should try it. And it's like a little bit healthy. I would call it. For me, this is healthy. So, for me, this is a step in the right direction. Okay? So, yeah, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you next time. And get you a shirt. Okay, I'm done.